Welcome to Full Court Entertainment Podcast. This is another reaction to the game fours yesterday. The Boston Celtics versus the New York Knicks and the Golden State Warriors versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's start with the Boston Celtics. First off, I want to give my prayers to Jayson Tatum, man. If anybody knows, anybody that knows me, that is my guy. After LeBron is my favorite player of all time. You see the you see the new little poster in the back. LeBron is my favorite player of all time. But right after him is Jayson Tatum. Jayson Tatum is one of the best players in the NBA. Top 5, top 10 player in the NBA, does everything for his team. Never really gets hurt, very durable. And yesterday, I'm not wishing it in the air, but it looked like he had a serious injury. I'm just keeping the prayers for him, man. Like that's my guy, bro. He's just one of the best players in the NBA, and I hope he recovers, and I hope it's not as bad as we think it is. But let's get to the game. The New York Knicks won 121 to 113. To start it off, the Boston Celtics looked like they was gonna cruise to another win and go to and tie this series at 2-2. That's what it looked like. I'm thinking that Derek White, he hit like the first three threes of the game for the Celtics. I'm like, we're getting a Derek White game. Then Jayson Tatum, we finally got a Jayson Tatum masterclass. He was unbelievable before he got hurt. He was doing everything. Yes, you could say -9, but if we're being honest, he is literally the only reason that kept the Boston Celtics in the game. They had like an 11-point lead at one point, and I think 13-point lead. He was hitting everything, getting to the rim, hitting his 3-pointers, assisting, playing defense, man. His defense in like the first quarter and the first half was really good. He was everywhere for that team. Jaylen Brown played okay in the first half, but after that, he was a non-factor. He really was. He was a non-factor. He had 20 points, but it wasn't really good. Derek White, I just said it after the first couple of threes in the first quarter, he was a non-factor in the second half. Jayson Tatum was literally the only guy keeping him in the game. And Jayson Tatum was on his way to basically getting a 50 ball for the Boston Celtics this playoff game. Now, when he got hurt, they went up by 7. You could possibly say the game was over. I think it was either 7 or 9 points after OG got the dunk, the fast break dunk. You could say it was over, but yeah, it probably was over. But the thing is, if it wasn't for Jason, they probably get blown out. They probably get blown out. And the Celtics, they right now is looking a little blink. You know, your best player is hurt basically for definitely the rest of this playoffs and most likely all but not a little bit of all of next year. He's probably going to be out, and this team might look different this summer. It really might be. You don't know what you're going to do with Porzingis. Drew Holiday is older. Al Horford is older. Like, you don't know. Maybe even Jaylen Brown might be in some trade talks. You know, we just got to wait and see. But for now, the Celtics, you know, they lost. They're down 3-1. And I'm going to give credit to the Knicks. I knew Jalen Brunson was going to have a masterclass too. Him and Jayson Tatum was going band for band, but Jalen Brunson in that third quarter was hitting everything. Get it to the rim, get to his mid-range spot, bodying Derek White. Like, he was Jalen Brunson is so good, bro. Jalen Brunson, I'm gonna say it. I think Jalen Brunson is a superstar. Like, for what he's done for the Knicks the past like couple of years, he's done a lot for them. He has led these teams close. If they probably didn't get hurt last year, they probably would have went to the conference finals last year. But this year, Jalen Brunson has been amazing. Yes, the first couple of games has not been good for him in this series, but you go back in the Detroit Pistons series, 30 ball after 30 ball. Jalen Brunson has been so good, and he came up clutch for the New York Knicks in game 4. And that's why they're up 3-1. Got to give credit to Cat. Even though Cat has a messed up finger, Cat was still hooping. 23 points, 11 for 15, very efficient, 11 rebounds. I thought Cat played pretty good. And Cat, he's getting down low. Every time he has a mismatch, if he has a smaller guy with him like Derek White, he's going to take advantage. And I think that's what a lot of people want to see about Cat. Take advantage of these opportunities. Then we don't have to worry about why you shooting all these threes. Why you shooting all these threes? He hasn't really shot the three well in this series. But that doesn't matter. He's playing, I think he's playing really, really good for the Knicks. And Mikal Bridges, outside of the first couple of games and on to that fourth quarter in game 2 to now, I think Mikal Bridges has played good. Like, I can't even lie. I think he has played really good for the Knicks, man. It was the second half, man. He was getting anything, get to his mid-range spot. I'm just like, damn, Mikal Bridges can't miss. But I think this whole team has played great. We getting 39 from Jalen Brunson, 23 from Cat, 20 from OG, 23 from Mikal Bridges. Like, that's what you asked for. Like, and the Knicks are primed to go to the conference finals now and potentially face what is look like now the Indiana Pacers. Like, this Knicks team is really good. And yes, I did say that they was smacking the Celtics around. I did say that. I mean, the Celtics were smacking the Knicks around. I did say that. But at the end of the day, I didn't know that the Boston Celtics would choke 20-point games and basically choke another big lead in game 4, and Jayson Tatum would get hurt and Jaylen Brown would have stinkers. I didn't predict that. But give credit to the New York Knicks, man. Good team. Jalen Brunson is a superstar. He has showed time and time after again that he is very clutch, can get to his spot whenever he wants, bro. And if they do go to the conference finals, the Pacers or maybe even the Cavs are going to have a hard time going up against them. But the Knicks are up 3-1. Good win for them. And like I said about the Celtics, I don't know what the future holds for them. I really don't know what the future holds for them. It's just not looking really good for the Celtics. And you have to figure if Jayson Tatum is out for next year, do you say run this same team back and just try to be competitive, or do you trade some pieces and just try to say, hey, maybe we could potentially get a decent draft pick to go along with Jayson Tatum when he comes back? Because I think the only players that might stay is probably Jayson Tatum, obviously, and Derek White. I think Derek White stays before like Drew Holiday and Porzingis. And Jaylen Brown, I think Jaylen Brown does stay, but he's iffy. He's very iffy, so it's not looking too good. And Brad Stevens has some things to figure out now that Jayson Tatum is out for probably all of next year, but at least some of next year. Like, he has to think about it. But give the Knicks some credit. They won this game fair and square. They're a good team, man. Now let's go to the Warriors and Timberwolves. Obviously, the Warriors and the Timberwolves, bro. I said it last time. This series is just not competitive enough. Like, it's just not competitive. The Timberwolves won 117-110. Timberwolves had a big third quarter. They outscored the Warriors by 22 points, 39-17. And this game, we did not have a Jimmy Butler game. I think Jimmy Butler has been very underwhelming in this series against the Timberwolves. I think he's very underwhelming because this is why the Warriors made this specific trade. Yes, Steph Curry is not here, but this is why you make this trade, because you needed somebody else to go along with Steph Curry. And then when Steph Curry is out, we would like to have playoff Jimmy. We've seen Jimmy Butler in the playoffs have miraculous games, have carry teams who are worse than this team to the freaking finals. We've seen it. And so far, this team has been very underwhelming. The offense is bad. The defense is really not all that good. It's decent, but it's not the best like how it was when everybody was healthy. And they're just not a good team without Steph Curry. It's just not. The offense that Steph Curry brings to this team is showing. It shows that they need Steph Curry to win a playoff game. Look, Brandon AirPods, 11 points. AirPods has been bad. I'm sorry. He's been terrible this series. Buddy Hield, 13 points. Ain't been the best. Jimmy Butler. First of all, Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Butler, 5 for 9, 14 points. You got to be way more aggressive, bro. At some point, I get it. You got to get everybody else involved. Make sure they eat first before you. But, without playoff Jimmy, they won't even win a game. Forget the series. They won't even win a game. You have to be more aggressive. You can't be out here just want to be this nice guy and let people get involved. No, bro. When you need to take over the game, go take over the damn game. You can't be out here attempting 9 shots, bro. That's just not good enough. Like, Kuminga had 23 points. He was 11 for 12 from the free throw line. But why is Kuminga attempting more shots than you? That's unacceptable. That is unacceptable how you're not being aggressive in this series. And now that you guys have blown 2 games, now they said Steph Curry might come back game 6. It might not be a game 6 unless the Timberwolves just choke away and just start selling in game 5. So now the Timberwolves could go back home, win on their home court, and end y'all in 5. It's just it's Jimmy Butler deserves some blame so far. He deserves some blame that you're not aggressive and you're not playing good in this series. You're just not. You can't give me 14, bro. You can't. I'm sorry, you can't give me 14. And they're always gonna be out rebounded. They really didn't get out rebounded this game, but can't hit the three. 8 for 27 from three. They shot 43% from the field. This team's not good. And we just gotta have to pray. If you're a Warriors fan, just gotta pray and see if they can win game 5 to make sure Steph Curry comes back in game 6. Now on the Timberwolves side, again, I'm always gonna speak of it. I said Julius Randle is a playoff choker. Look what Julius Randle is doing now. Julius Randle, I'm going to give him his credit. Julius Randle has been so great for the Timberwolves this playoffs, bro. 11 for 21 for 31 points. 5 rebounds. He did have 3 assists. But Julius Randle has been amazing. He's basically been a point forward for this team, bro. He's basically doing everything. Like, Julius Randle he needs to get credit when credit is due. Anthony Edwards is the best player. But goddamn, Julius Randle is hooping, man. Julius Randle is hooping and showing everybody in the world I can hoop in the playoffs. Anthony Edwards, 30 points, man. Not a masterclass. He was 6 for 11, 21, but he did have 30 points. Anthony Edwards is great, bro. He's great. I say he was the best shooting guard in the league, and I stand by that still to this day. Anthony Edwards is amazing. But it's really not too much. This series is over. Like, as long as Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle play great, they'll always win, bro. They will always win these games, and you're going to need them when you go to the conference finals against either the Nuggets or the Thunder. Like, this team is too good. Defensively, they're good. Offensively, they're good enough. But it's not really much to say about this team. This team is very good, bro. This team is very good. Now, actually, real quick. So, yes, Warriors are up 3-1. No, the Timberwolves are up 3-1 in the series against the Warriors, looking to close it out tomorrow in game 5. And the Knicks are up 3-1 against the Boston Celtics, looking to close it out in game 5 tomorrow without Jayson Tatum. Remember, Jayson Tatum is hurt. Wish him nothing for the best, man. Like, I really do hope and pray that it's not as serious as we think. I really do hope and pray it's not as serious as we think, man. Like, I see a lot of people saying it's not that bad, that he wasn't really in that much pain, stuff like that. But look, man, I saw the man on the ground in pain. So I'm wishing nothing for the best. That's my guy, bro. JT, you're my guy.